Somebody submitting W's in there, possibly. There's a W possibly.
I just saw the line there. I'm sorry, thanks, Brian. It was on the like an imaginary line there.
Okay.
Remember that old series Kolchak, The Night Stalker? That's what this sounds like.
This is getting music now then. I don't know where the feedback's coming from, but, all right, can you guys hear me okay online? Does it sound like I'm, in a, tool stall somewhere? Fantastic. Do you guys know what the name of my biography book's gonna be? I told you all. Coach knows. It's gonna be called Pooping in a Stall with No Door.
Ow, don't make me laugh. Laughing is deleterious to my health right Yep.
Okay. All right. And my name is Bollinger now.
Okay, there. Sorry.
Yep, Trail. Lope is long. Is there anybody long with him? Good trade, guys. Good job. Little W long. Coach said it right when Lope was actually the first one in. Anybody else in trade?
323. So all you have to do now for the last one is raise the stop. Stop is 531. Okay, 531 is your trailing stop. Boom, just stopped out. I use a very close stop. You could use 505 as a stop. So our first official California trade of the day.
Nice.
All right. Good job, guys.
Don't trail too tight, Lope. Lope. I hope you wrote that down on your sheet. I hope you wrote that down. Yeah. That's what you want to work on. Coach Brian, I trail my stops too tightly. Keep myself making money. And would like your help with it. Something along those lines. Yes.
I'm on my case. Thank you. Yeah, but that's a short, but I mean, that's.
Yes.
Sure. Wait for the trend is up. You don't put that.
Yeah.
It would take them two other things. Yeah. There you go again.
Lope. Before you can get your chart set up. That's why I said
Overtraining.
That's why I said don't. Don't. We should do training style.
Is it okay to grab some coffee?
Yes.
It's going up.
Bollinger.
Oh, okay.
So you win Bollinger one more way?
You can grab this little dip, guys, if you want. You see the tape here. It's going between 534, right, and 29.
Sorry, Coach.
That's all right.
Who in here is still long? Hopefully everybody's long now at this point. Everybody?
No, I'm not. That's something I want to work on actually.
Okay, all right. Those of you who aren't in the trade, tell me why you're not in the trade. What criteria did it not meet of yours?
Well, I mean, I saw low grades you get, and then I just kind of thought it was doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it was you taking the trade, what would you have done to assess?
If anyone's out of a trade, put a bid in around 526. 32,526.
What would give this a positive?
Yeah. Bid. Yeah. It's been going between 26 now and 38. So even if you weren't in a trade, you could try to at least catch that dip back down for a bounce back up and make $50, you know. If it goes up above 42, those who are still long can take another profit.
Say it this time, Lupe.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't get out until I tell you to.
You're in one, Lope?
Yes.
What price?
He re-entered after squeezing the stop.
516 like that?
You're in 516. That's great. I was going to say add at 526. Yeah. Try to put a bid in at 526 and you grab another one. This way you can work with that one and let the other one be your, what we call a core trade.
Right. Oh, yeah, so we're getting.
Yeah, I would even say we are in a pretty strong trend. That's not really strong.
So guys, this would be an idea of a scale in order, right? 533 bid, 526, 17, and 3. So you're saying, I want to buy into this range. Let's say you missed the breakout there. So you want to buy as it comes back into that breakout area and then ride it back up. Your stops would be under the swing point, sort of in the 480 area.
Ready? Is everyone in here ready to take a trade when their premise is met? Everybody's ready to go, okay? We don't have to like do a lap around building or anything, get a blood flowing.
Which means what trades are you looking for, short or long? That should be the easiest.
We publish a bid plan.
And you know why, right? As long as you know why.
I'm adjusting my stop.
Good job, Lope. You're riding it now, right? And there he is. He's riding the trend.
Stay in, Lupe. Don't get out.
Just keep moving that stop up. If you want to do something, you get itchy, move your stop up 2 ticks.
Just 2 ticks.
And that satisfies the need to do something. You know, you're not the victim of the market. You say, all right, I'm doing something. I move my stop up 2 ticks. There you go.
Yeah.
Cut yourself. Just a couple more ticks. Every time a bar forms, just a couple more.
Oh, okay.
That's probably even too tight.
Yeah.
I would be using at least under this move down here. So stair step, you should not even move your stop to this way. You come up and then the rest was.
Snails, I'm not sure. You have it on 1 foot on the tick chart?
How you doing?
1 minute. Oh, yeah. 1 minute. Yes.
We got 1 minute till the open?
No, 100 wood snails. Yes. What my tick chart was. 1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute.
Some people use a range chart for ticks.
Yeah, you can use a line chart that hooks up and down, right?
Did somebody open the phone up a few minutes ago and ask for that?
Some people are very visual. You know, you want to see the thing moving up and down.
Mine is the given update.
I did, but I fixed it.
Yeah, okay, perfect, thank you.
And yeah.
So I need everybody to be ready to take their trade set up, and they're ready to go this morning. Everybody in this room be ready to go. I should be having to run around the room and chew my head off. If you guys raise your hands.
I'm going to throw a quick one at you. What's the volatility that we all agreed on today?
20.
There you go. So if the market were coming down 190 points and you thought, oh, would you wait a little bit? Maybe it comes down another 30. You might save yourself a little bit of aggravation. Once the market starts, a lot of times it shoots for these targets.
right, I'm gonna get some coffee. Station in the hallway.
As the coach speaks, the coffee arrives.
Anything else?
Huh?
This like little
I got one here, yeah. Thank you. So yeah, think of Coach Brian as the drill instructor. Like, you're in the military and, you got the strategy, but he's going to go up and down and implement the strategy with tactics. And obviously one-on-one, I'm not going to do it as often, but during breaks, I want you guys to, get a picture of the whole methodology, everything together, combine them. This is a great business. Like there's so many people that are in the woods basically, and they have no idea what these markets do, or just they read or watch CNBC and Jim Cramer show, and they jump into day trading and they lose their money. And they all, they're the people that we take advantage of, sadly for them.
Your charts are way too developed. I'm red green. Oh, yeah, I'm red green.
He said.
Lead on. Here's the deal. Is this your one? How do you see them?
Yeah, yes.
Good morning to some of you logging in this morning for the first time. We are broadcasting from Southern California, Orange County, just outside of Los Angeles or New York West. That experience at the airport was on. It's like Kennedy Airport, wasn't it? It was, it took them like 50 minutes to just get around that traffic, to get into, and then they do B10 and then 10B. It's like two different things. Why not just, if you finish with the B's, go to, C. Are you in 4B? Yes, we're in B4. Oh, no, but that's not 4B. That's the other one. No one who designs automated GPS systems can think of that. They're too busy creating, it's been I've flown my own plane, not an airline, a long time. And they had a video in the seat in front of me. And it's like, unbelievable. Yeah, but still nothing beats the basics, because no matter what computer is out there, you buy low and sell high, the net goes into your pocket. When you go to your accountant, they ask, what was the selling price of your securities, mutual funds, right? The accountant always asks for your selling price, and then they calculate the average cost, right? Bless you. So that's still the way we figure out profit and loss. Lope, you moving your stop up a little?
No, I got stopped.
You did good. No, good. You moved it up and it's the market. That's not you. That's what you wanted to do. It's about this time. I could see it's not making new highs. You're out. Guess what? There's another trade. And also, stochastics would tell you that was almost a sell signal. So if you got out a little it's not too soon. It's funny. If it goes 100 points higher, then somebody might say you got out too soon. If it goes lower, you're a genius. That's the market.
Some people should be long. Should still
Yeah.
be long, right?
Yeah.
Some people, Lope.
Others-
should be long. Lope.
Now I'm done.
That's what you're gonna get all week, until you get it right.
Somewhere in between the ideal and what you're doing will be what your result will be. So the coach is going to hold you, we're going to hold you to a higher level of commitment of the standard. And then wherever you get to, that's still going to be better than where you were before.
Everybody will walk out of here a better trader unless you do
Mhm.
nothing actually. This is where we're gonna go today, guys. In the morning, it's gonna be exactly this. So when we start getting kicked off, as we are getting kicked off, take the trades that you would normally do in the morning. If you're in sim because you want to be in sim, or if you're not normally in sim, I don't care what you're trading in, as long as you're doing what you normally do. so we can observe kind of how you look at things, what your posture is. Last boot camp, one of the biggest things that made change for somebody was their posture, literally sitting in their chair. How much better did Joy do after she started sitting up the right way instead of she was punched?
Right, that's what I've done for years, and look at what I needed surgery to correct it.
So you should have like an upright posture, breathe a lot. So I just want to walk around, talk to you. The reason I want you to raise your hands while while you're in trades, think about getting trades, whatever, is so I can just kind of see what's going through your mind at the moment in time. Then, as we get into the afternoon, guys, or later this morning, I'm going to talk Eastern times, okay? Because that's the time the market works in, and that's the time I work in, and I'm pretending like it's like 9:10.
It's the only time that matters.
It's 2 minutes off.
It's 9:12.
So around 11-ish Eastern time, when we normally take a break, we're gonna break out together, okay? In little small groups. So probably plan on getting 11:30-ish. I'm just gonna try to get a kind of a picture on what you guys are doing, who's doing what, and start trying to pair people up. By this afternoon, we will be paired up for breakout sessions. And then at noon today, after we break down through some of your feedback, we will do a lesson on whatever the most prevalent thing is and what you guys wrote this morning. So this morning, just think about some one-on-one time as we go through the morning around 11-ish. We'll start trying to break people up. Noon, we're going to do a lesson. In the afternoon, you're going to get one session. I will sit next to every person I can, depending on what the issues are. And then by tomorrow, plan on being in a different spot. You'll be partnered up with somebody that's close to your kind of need, want, / experience level. All right. That's the plan for today. Everybody good with that?
I'm good with it.
As we start going through the day, we'll start working on what you need. Somebody had their hand up first. It was right here. I think she asked me first. The ladies first.
Sakasa is indicating a short scalp. On the other hand, you got to say to yourself, do I want to actually take scalp shorts, or do I want to lighten up on my long position? I mean, you probably could. If you had ticks and they were high, I would do something like that, because you see everything's overbought. And if you looked at that, you were, let's say, getting near a resistance point, that's about the only time that I'd consider counter trend trades. So let's say we were a little bit higher. Let's say this was about 10:30, right? 10:30 time period, the reversal. And you had a short signal. I would take it. And if I had a defined risk level, then I would. Just like when you do a couple of times, I'll jump on you because you take it. But you're doing the right thing. It's just we're trying to encourage first become almost dedicated to be a trend trader. And then as time evolves, once in a while, it's like greasy food. Once in a while, it's okay to eat some greasy food.
Are you guys long yet? Is anybody long yet? I did say it like 10 times, guys. Been thinking 10 ticks again. On the flag entry. Coach talked through it. I talked through it.
I took a small dumpy trade, hit first target, now I'm out.
Yeah, and if you got stopped, now it's trailing because you got, like I said, Sakasa is giving a short-term scalp sell signal.
I didn't stochastic and kind of see it's fine.
Yeah, if you can get that into a pullback, turn it into a pullback and say, in my mind, I'd be short. The sell is like a no-risk short. If you were long 2 contracts and you sold them and the market goes up, you don't lose anything. On the other hand, if it comes down, you're not giving up your profits. So it's, in a way, like a no-risk short. That's how I envision these counter trend trades. And I would not do it this morning, but I would mentally now I'm short because I'm flat, but I'm saying, come on down. Why? I wanted to go into the next support level so I could buy it, so I could do a buy it. And when I say it scalped to short, here's the signal, right? That red arrow. But you should be able to defend yourself. That's what I'm saying. When coach says, why did you get out? You say, Sakasa indicated sell signal. What's he going to say? Oh, don't listen to that crap. He's selling it, you know, like, but if you go, I don't know, I never make more than 22 points and this was up 23, so I got out to celebrate, to tell my friends. That's not a good reason. Especially if before you got into the trade, you had an objective. How many, oh, by the way, you know, and I haven't mentioned this lately, one of our so-called textbooks is Trading in the Zone, right? And everybody has access to that. Also high probability trading, Marcel Link. Everybody familiar with that book or seen it? Okay, go over it again. Before you're doing the trade, before you even getting your stop set up or mouse, have an objective in mind. Like why are you buying? Where is the market going? If you do that, everybody should bet. Remember how we did the support and resistance on the 60-minute trend? Well, do your targets on a 2-minute chart, okay? Before you get into the trade. So where's your target on a 2-minute trade? Not the 60-minute, you know, we have grandma's numbers and all that, but the 2-minute chart, where would a reasonable target be?
How do you determine that?
I'm sorry?
How do you determine?
You look at where the market turned around before. At these turning points, they're not caused by randomness. Someone who has enough money or group of traders made that market move that way. Whether it's one institution selling 5,000 contracts and every time it pops up, they sell another 100. They're just, remember, they're pretty smart. Everybody said, well, if grandma is buying 5,000 contracts, why didn't you see it? You'd lose your job if you ever posted that. Right? Pretend this is I'd go to you, what did you do? Well, you said buy 5,000. Well, now everybody knows about it. The street is watching, idiot. Boom, you're gone. So you do what, you know, they have algos that if they hit a buy system, they can hit one contract every 10th of a second. You won't see it. You'll just see the numbers going up and down. Oh, the big boys aren't in there. And they're buying it every time it goes down. And then all of a sudden the thing stops and it pops up a little. The sellers, you know, stop. And then the buyer, and then vice versa. So then it starts coming down. All of a sudden stops and bounces up. They let it go, the sellers, until the sellers can't push it down anymore without the institutional buying. That's when you really start loading. That's our W. So what is a W? If you really think about it, it's not grandma. I don't know who it is. The market's coming down. Somebody's buying it and going up a little. They stop buying. It could be Fidelity. It could be Bank of Boston, Bank of London, anybody, Bundesbank. They're watching the market and they're holding off. They don't want the wind to get out there that there's a big player. So the market comes down again, one contract at a time, real fast. 2 contracts, maybe. And it bounces up again.
Coach, could you go back to your 133 chart?
Sure. There's the 133.
Can you blow that up?
Certainly.
Some people are not. Yeah, some people have some. Tell your, what's your current price? Somebody give it a current price.
549, 549, 550,
What do you got, Coach?
51, 550,
32.
49, 51.
Yeah, just traded 51, 53. Now remember, the hotel might be a little slow getting stuff to us. If you have one of those, 5 route cable.
Some people's charts are off.
Oh, okay. I'll read them off. 57, 58, 57.
I was, yeah, I was 5 sir. Yes, my price was good. Who's your provider?
I have a question.
Go to Dennis.
Yeah.
Do you ever
go out, trade based on time, like it's sideways.
Oh, yeah, 27-minute cycle. There's a,
It's 27, if nothing happens, then you are.
yeah, well, there is a, believe it or not, they've done a study. The average short-term trader has a stress level of about 27 minutes, long or profitable or unprofitable. So if you're making money and you've been in it 27 minutes, it's like, it's time for me to get out. You know, they don't do it consciously. They've done surveys of loads of traders. And yeah, and it's been 27 minutes. Just like that's why we got the 15 range chart. The average trader feels anxiety if you immediately do a trade and it goes 16 points against you. And now I don't mean it's trading, you know, if, let's say you put a 30-point stop in and the market goes up and down and ran. I'm talking about the time when you do the breakout trade. You go, oh yeah, if it breaks this market, it's down 90 points. It's going to go down 300 points. So you short the low of the day around 10:30 is great. So it's 10:31, you go short and immediately the market goes up 16 points on average, gets the average trader. Oh my God, what did I do? And there's a cause for it. A lot of times it does reverse, but the stress level is 15 points or 16 points. So that's why we use the 15 range chart, because if you're approaching a high and the high of the 15 range chart and immediately is followed by a 15 range sell. And you know what that is, right? Everybody, right? It's a new bar because it has to draw, if once that range is done, a new bar below. So if that's coincident with your expectation that it was going to top out at there, that's confirmation, because now you got a bunch of traders who just went long after a 27-minute rally. They're waiting for the great pullback. It's not coming, so they give up. Capitulation on the shorts, capitulation on those who wanted to buy. They all start going in at that point. The shorts buy because they know it's never going to come down again, so the shorts get out. You see a big volume. The buyers who are newbies trying to buy pullbacks never got it. They jump in, so a whole ton of buyers. And who were the smart people who were long 27 minutes ago are taking a 130-point profit and go, I'm selling into this. Now it's a lot easier for an institution to sell its 500 contracts because you got so many thousands buying. So they go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. There you go. And it's not even moving the market at all. It's going. And then eventually, after those ones are hit, it wipes out all the buyers. And then what's happening? Now my selling starts driving the market down. Then I stop. But it's too late. Other traders like us will see it and go, there's a reversal. Boom. And then you get, it pops up, but it never makes a new high because that's when the secondary technical traders like us see it and we jump in, and then the M is formed. So that's the step, the cycle of a turnaround. And that's what we designed Sakasa to try to do. I know Coach Ryan is probably yelling at me. So why didn't you record this? I'll do it one day. I'll remember. I get on these rants. Something from the past pops up. I go, I remember talking about this. Let's do it. All right, he's recording it. Right. Thank God. Thank you very much, Coach Ryan.
So you still waiting? Can you take some trades at least?
Yeah. I can do it. No.
So as you can see, the short actually worked. Right? The short is working for Sakasa.
22 by 52.
And I hope it really works and drives prices lower so we can go long again. Except what red flag says don't trade anymore?
No, I was asking you a question.
The opening. Yeah.
All right, guys. Let me repeat myself. If you are in a trade, thinking about getting a trade, even looking at a trade you might take, raise your hand.
What are you gonna look at?
I have to have that from you guys, okay? Chanel's getting her paddle out, and she's gonna start smacking some wrists.
We've got tasers, paddles.
And if you're worried about it, guys, switch to your sim accounts and trade your sim accounts. I can't help you if I can't see what you're thinking about. Got it? Get me all week long, usually the best you can.
Okay, now do it together.
trade that I already took, but I just want to take a little.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to get into the thought process before the trade. Because once you're in a trade, anybody knows, put a stop in. But why did you get in that trade? What made you see something that, you know, doesn't have a track record, a good?
Is there, now I was thinking about going into the W here.
No, because of the open. We don't want to trade the first 6 minutes. Yeah. And
I mean, I didn't.
yeah, it's a New York Open. So we do think, I know. Yeah. And that's why I have the time and sales on New York time, Eastern time, no matter where I am. It's like when I'm a pilot, so everything's on UTC, the British, the London Meridian, Greenwich time. It's a problem if you're going 600 miles an hour and all of a sudden you're supposed to be at one location. Go, well, I got plenty of time, and 2 planes are getting there.
It's 1 hour ahead.
Yeah, we're 3 hours, and here comes that sell-off a little bit. Now, everybody see a little M here. I hope the M works so it could drive prices down. All right, again, welcome everybody. No trading for the first 6 minutes. I had a Cirrus. I sold a Cirrus, Tony. Before that, I had a Piper Arrow that was in 2 crashes. I'm a bargain hunter. Hey, if you buy a plane that had 2 separate crashes, you get it pretty cheap. It was $12,000. The guy forgot to, 2 different pilots forgot to put the gear up, and they just bounced it into the runway twice over 2 years. And then that pilot, that plane had a lot of, and then that's when I think I mentioned it. The flight instructor walked into the propeller and it cut his head off, and the titanium, imagine a titanium propeller, it's thick, bending like this from striking a human head. You would say, how could that be? The speed of it is just so much. It literally was at a 90-degree angle.
Right.
Okay, we've got 45 seconds to the open. So no trading for the first 6 minutes. We'd like to see the market roll over, play dead for a while, and then we were going to watch the ticks. The opening of the ticks are very important. All right, you're going to watch the ticks. That's the second chart from right. Do they start up or do they start down? 15 seconds. This one right here, the one, the lower one, the tick. It's a buy program or a sell program. Who starts it off? 2 seconds. We are open for business. You see the high ticks? Everybody see high ticks started at 1,000. That's a buy program. So that's telling you the market, the big boys want to buy.
If you do not have permission to trade the open, sit on your hands for 6 minutes. Those
So-
of you on trial with us, please wait 6 minutes. If you're on trial, watch your orientation video, skip time with coach, listen to this craziness here, the craziness that's happening here in, where do we at? Some place in California, Los Angeles, California. That's not
Orange County.
Orange County.
Orange County.
Watch your orientation video, schedule time with coach. Just $99 to be a member of the room. What you're doing. You can have some fun with us. No trading for the first 6 minutes.
Happy Harry's used car lot is trying to recruit coach here for it.
I can't say that.
It's the smog. It's got actually nice weather. I mean,
It is beautiful. isn't
yeah.
it? Beautiful. All right, you guys, wait 6 minutes.
All right, so now you know what you want to do, guys, right? You're looking to see nice low stochastics on our favorite 133 tick chart. We're looking for a buy signal, guys, on the lows.
No, I know. Except,
When he said,
no,
"Hi,
nothing,
Jim," and
I'm
the big
nothing.
voice, he was like,
Nothing.
"Sorry, why you- why we-"
No.
But I did, it was, I know.
I'm deleting everything because it's giving me error messages everywhere, so I don't know.
Just like, Monty Hawk.
ATM.
Yeah, there's a long signal, guys, those of you that can trade. We're being safe, though, since we're weekend, right, Coach?
Yeah.
Okay.
10-point target, and
Being safe, we're being safe. Lost my coffee.
Yeah, you want to see those ticks go to zero, guys. See these ticks here? If you see them, or our favorite stochastic, just say, I'm watching, I am going to wait. I'm going to be stubborn. I'm going to wait for this thing to come down. Right now, it's never going to come down. You got to buy it now, buy it now, buy it right there. Oh, man. And then the 16 tick chart stops you
We're
out.
long now?
Why do you want it to go to zero?
Hey, if you're waiting for the stochastic, say, no, I'm waiting for the stochastics. I can do it. Coach asked me, why am I not long? I said, I'm waiting for stochastics. What is he going to say? No, you can't do that?
Right.
He's going to say, have a reason for going in, have a reason for not going in. Don't just say, I'm scared. Or if you're in a trade, don't just say, oh, I got out because I never make 10-point profits. This was it. So
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what we're trying to get.
he's just looking for a thought process. That's all he's doing. Not trying to intimidate you.
How many times, some of you guys said, how many times have I said the most important thing that I want from you is your thought process? Who's done coaching with me? Lobe's done it. How many times have you said that, Lobe?
yeah, many times.
I need to understand the basics.
So I say every time, I just want your thought process. We'll get you.
Yeah.
You knew it. Gotcha.
There comes your stochastics
It's
down.
a basic video, right?
I did, but still, nothing talks about the zero.
Okay, let's read it.
Okay.
Isn't it amazing how the stochastic's coming down? Now the ticks, now they ran it up and now they're pushing it down. And as soon as you see it hook up, you want to buy 2 contracts. So the yellow is one way. That's a lazy way of doing it. The yellow line right here is going down. So it's not hooking up or doing anything. Now imagine when it was going up and I said it'll never go down, never go down. You would have gone long. When I said it would never go down, it was at 591, right?
There's no such thing as never in the market.
Right. You could buy one and then add. Where can you add now? You can buy one and add around 531. So be long at least one contract. All right, be long at least one contract and then put a bid at 534. My battery's running low. How come? Whoa. My battery's running low. Anybody have a jump start here?
Yes, there was another good tracing on my way, guys. 6 minutes up yet, Coach? One more.
Yep.
minute. One more minute.
That was another great
Nice.
16 pick.
Did you get it? Did you get
I'm waiting.
The hook, guys, you got the hook. Yeah, this is the end of that thing. It's like a little box, junction box. We're long right now, guys.
Yeah, do not want to plug it in.
Ah,
That doesn't say battery low?
yeah, no, now it says it's charging. Holy cow, this technology. Thank you. All right, guys, here, we're gonna do it again now. I want to see you guys get it again. You're getting a second chance at this thing. Now, if you have nothing left to do, put your limit right under this low here. Or now that it's gone low, put a buy stop so it comes up. How about 529? Put a buy stop at 529.
Trust that.
No, buy stop. It's below 529. You want to put a buy stop so when it turns up, you're already long. You don't have to wait for it to turn up. You know what I'm saying?
We already are long, right?
Yeah, but you should have taken profit then and raised your stop. The first one was a great buy signal. Now, if you miss that, now you're going to catch it again. Here, look at the 2-minute bar, 525. If it goes above this 2-minute bar, go long. If it doesn't, you're not in the trade. But once you're in, you got to move that stop up. Is everybody ready for the next round?
That's it, guys. Get ready.
Yeah, if you can't think of anything and you can't wait and watch the market hook up, put a buy stop, that will automatically put you in. I have 520. I'm going to lower it now to 508. How about 502? If the market goes above 502, I'll go long. The only reason I do a buy stop, for those who are slow in recognizing the turnaround, and by the time it's moving up, they go, oh, yeah, the buy stop gets you in. It's like Sakasa in that regard. Sakasa is already giving a buy signal. So if you didn't get in on Sakasa, put a buy stop. The buy stop makes sure that you're getting in long while the market's going up. If you want to buy it, yeah, buy it low now and then scale into it. The other way is to buy on strength when someone else takes the risk. Does everybody get that?
So Coach, I think you should probably repeat that again.
Yeah, if you can catch the exact low, great, do it. But if not, and you're waiting for someone else to catch the low, our whole plan was to have the market come down, not buy it too soon. Remember when it was at not 591? I remember I said, people are going to want to buy it now because it's never going to come down. No, I can't wait. I'm going to go in now. And I said, no, wait till those stochastics come low. Wait till it goes low and then somebody else buying it. So if somebody else buys it at the low, they'll push it up. If you can catch that low, right, maybe here, that's great. If not, put a buy stop at 493. That'll catch it. It'll catch it before the market recognizes it. And then you scale out. 493, my first sell order would be 505. And then 511, 512, and 518. There's plenty of time, like we said. I'm going to just readjust my chart here.
Not so much. Okay. As soon as it gets filled,
Target build.
Hey, there we go. Hey, listen.
Where's your next target? We said 505, right? 505, next target.
Stay with it, guys. Everybody in this room should be in this trade. Everybody? Hey.
Boom. Now, how did I get 505? I was ready for it, right? Did you do that? All right. 512 is your next target, right? Remember that? Boom. There's your second target. And the third target is 518 or trail it. My last target is 518 because I got to teach you. Yep. It's huge. It's huge.
Huge. I gotta look at a bigger screen.
Does everybody understand it? I didn't predict the bottom. Someone else did. Some big institution in New York, some fat guy goes, hey, this looks good. I'm going to buy it. All right, Mr. Trading Desk. And they're buying it. And then we said, all right, that's where they're buying. And as soon as they're buying, they're pushing it up and we go along with them for the ride. If you have enough money, you can scale in long. But if you don't have enough money, let the scale in guys introduce you to the wonderful world of trading magic.
518. 518. Yeah. 518.
Is that the stop?
Yeah.
I'm always at 21.
And you're out. Yeah. Amazing how we're still in.
I've got one left and my stop is 504. All right. Stop 504. That's what I'm doing right now.
See, so we had, if you listen to our.
Here's my stop, 504. You see that?
Huh?
My average cost was 494. You guys hear me in the remote room?
All the stops, guys. Got a good little trade.
Good job. What the duck? Randy, Jennifer, Steve, good job. You hear my stops? 504. Now I'm raising it to 514. I made another 10 ticks. I was nervous, so I had to do something. So I raised the stop.
Everybody's in here, right? Except unless you're out.
All right.
Unless you're out already and you squeeze your top up too fast.
We want to see if the California group can beat the Clearwater group. We want, yeah, there you go. Hey.
Yeah. All right, those of you with smaller accounts, we'll probably.
Tampa against LA, right?
On that paper.
What's that?
We need to add that on the paper to stay at the top, stay in longer.
And I'm going to be stopped out right almost now. 520 stop. 520 is the stop.
All the stops, guys,
520. Oh, almost stopped me out, almost. Now 526. 526. You guys should be up 46 points on this trade, at least. At least by 46 points. 531. Stop. 531 is the stop. 531 is the stop. 531 is a stop. We're up 63 points already. We could wind up with a Cucaracha trade. We could wind up with one.
You're still in, you're still in, you're still in, you're still in, still in. Oh, come on, follow the stops. Follow the stops. Why are you out?
538 stop.
518, babe. What?
You would have been out at 518.
543 is the stop. You guys in the remote room still long? 543 is my stop. I'm really tightening it up. I'm going to show you guys. You don't have to worry about getting out too soon. Just raise your stops. The market will decide. All right, Steve, just keep raising your stop. Market did pull back 150 points for you guys to give you a nice one. I'm flat. My hope is that everyone got a piece of it. Thank you, Mark. Everyone at least got a piece of it, right?
Yes.
Okay. And the concept is more important than whether you traded on. Even if you just watch the trade, the idea again is to first have the plan. You want to go long because the trend is up. What are the big boys going to do when the trend's up? Push the thing down, maybe 200 points if they can.
Anybody still in it? Anybody still in it? I know some of you guys got flat.
All right.
Still in.
Good job, Chanel.
Chanel.
Great job, Chanel.
Who's that
As
last
usual.
disparagement? You guys are making me jealous that I'm not set up yet.
Yeah, he's got a coffee though.
I'm itching.
Yeah. We all do. I've been doing it for years. It takes a while. After a while, you gain confidence in yourself. You say, you know what? This thing's gonna move. I'm in the right trade. I'll inch the stuff up a little bit. I don't need to get out right away.
Chanel's the only one left in this room. Anybody online still in? Still long? That wants to make money. Everybody here was afraid to make a little bit more.
Yeah, maybe one trade will pay for the whole trip and everything else. You never know.
Done for the day. Good job, Coach Hugo.
We have no gong right at hand right now. We'll have to. Good job, Randy.
Good job, guys.
Now, Randy,
Squeezing over to the one person.
how anxious are you to take the next 18 trades to give it back? You don't want to be yelled at in front of all these nice people. All right. So get a sticky bun or something and just relax for how many minutes? Minimum, how many minutes, Randy?
27.
Yeah. Thank you. There he goes, Randy. See, we're gonna have Rad yell at you now for something. No, she doesn't yell. She just suggests pleasantly.
Put some private stuff for us too.
I thought the same thing, Doug.
Like business stuff. Things you would want to do. I'll do a couple more takes.
No impact news, this is gonna be a little slight
A
chop.
little bit. I'm afraid that this might be the top of it. Let me see. Yeah, that's perfect.
This market may be tracing
At
out
least 20 more ticks, so you got it right.
a triangle. You see the high and the low now. It's like faltering below the high, and then it might try to challenge the low. It can't do that. Then it keeps going in coils until again the triangle breaks out. You know what I'm saying? Like the 930 high, it's 597. The 938 low, 458. So now the market doesn't want to go through the high, but then it doesn't want to go through the low. And the battle lines are getting closer. Whoever's selling up there and buying low are moving closer together. That's what a triangle represents. Bigger money starts pushing it down. Bigger money starts pushing it up. Somebody's going to win the battle, right? On Thanksgiving, the market's not going to be at 523. Could be election results. Yes, they're already pricing in. Duck, absolutely. People are, there is